We are still going to be talking about machine, but this time we're going to be looking at one of the simple machines, okay? Yeah, so we are still talking about types of machine, which includes we have the pulleys, we have the inclined planes, we have the screw jack, we have the wheel and axle, we have what we call the gear wheels. But today we are going to be talking about the pulley. The pulley. Okay? Now, pulley is also known as block and tackle system. It's also known as block and tackle system. Yeah, it's known as block and tackle system. Okay? It's a machine that consists of a wheel and a rope, okay, that is used to change the direction of force and motion. Okay, a pulley is not more than this. Okay, simply like I said before, it consists of a wheel. Let's say this is a wheel, and then rope. Okay, let me say this is rope. Okay, and then let's say here it's you. You are here. Okay, see your hand. Okay, you are trying your best to pull a weight from this position to this position. You are drawing it. Okay, this is how a pulley is. Okay, now the pulley could have more than a wheel. It can have as many wheels that it can have. It can have more than one wheels. Okay, now the number of wheels a pulley has is equal to the velocity ratio. Okay, what I mean is that velocity ratio, which is equal to VL, is equal to the number of wheels. Okay, and it is also equal to the number of rope, supporting the pulleys. Are you here? So it means, in the last class we talked about velocity ratio as what? The distance moved by effort all over the distance moved by load. But when we're talking about pulleys is what? Equal, the velocity ratio is equal to what? The number of pulleys, which is the wheel, or the number of ropes supporting the pulleys. Is that okay? Now we have practical applications of pulleys in real life. It is used in a construction site to lift heavy load. It is used in elevator to lift people between floors. It is also used in rescue missions, okay, to lift people, objects in what? In trouble. Then we have it's also used in construction sites. I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, now we have a simple example to be solved under pulley as a machine. Okay, the diagram below represents a block and tackle pulley system on which an effort of 50 Newton is just able to lift a load of weight, W. If the efficiency of the machine is 40%, find the value of W. Like I said before, we always bring out the parameter in the questions given. So we'll do that first, okay? Now, the diagram below represents a block and tackle pulley system on which an effort of 50 Newton. So we have our E. Our E is what? 50 Newton. Okay, it's just able to lift a load of weight, W. So we know that load in a machine, load is equal to weight. Okay, if the efficiency of the machine, they didn't state anything, so let's leave it like that. If the efficiency of the machine is 40%, so we have E to be what? 40%. Okay, find the value of the weight. Aha! So we are looking for what? W. We are looking for W, which is synonymous to what? The load. So now, in machine, when we are treating machine, we will, okay, let's think about a formula that has load. Load. Mechanical advantage. So we have MA is equal to what? Load over effort. Yeah. So from here we can find load. we'll just make load the subject of the formula, then we'll have what? MA times E. Okay, but I said before, I said the velocity ratio, though it's not given in the question, but from the diagram we can find VR. So our VR will be equal to what? Can you remember what I said? The number of pulleys or the number of ropes supporting the pulleys. Okay, now let's check the pulleys. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number of pulleys is simply the number of what? The wheels. So we have 6 wheels, so velocity ratio is equal to 6. If you don't like counting wheels, you will prefer to count rope. You can also count rope supporting the wheels. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still 6. So we have our velocity ratio to be this. So now we are looking for load. Let's make load the subject of formula. L is equal to what? MA times what? E. Now let's go back to our parameters. Okay. MA, we don't have it. We'll find it. And we can find it. Looking at what we have already, we can find MA. Efficiency is given. So we have to look for MA. Since MA is not given, but we can find it, we'll go and find MA and then inject into this formula. So let's go. Let's find MA. Okay, yeah, let's find MA. From the general formula, we have efficiency is equal to what? MA all over VR times 100%. Okay, we already know that MA is mechanical advantage, VR is what? Velocity ratio, then E is efficiency. So we have everything there. So our efficiency, but before that, I prefer to do subject of formula before solving. So it's MA I'm looking for. Let's do the change of subject of formula. Cross multiply, we have E times VR is equal to what? MA times 100%. Yeah. So MA to be the subject of the formula, we divide both sides by 100, here by 100, here by 100. 100 will cancel 100, and then we are left with what? MA is equal to what? E times VR all over 100%. So we have this. What is E? Efficiency is 40. What is VR? VR is 6, which is the number of wheels. And then we have over 100. Okay. So what is this now? 0 we cancel 0. Then we are left with 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. 24 over 10. This is equal to what? 2.4. So we have found our mechanical advantage to be 2.4. Okay, now we can inject this into that formula, which is what? L is equal to what? MA times E. Okay, we have what? 2.4 times E. What is E? E is what? 50. E is equal to what? 50. 2.4 times 50 is equal to 2.4 times 50 is equal to 120 Newton. Yeah, our answer is 120 Newton. I hope you enjoyed today's class. I'm still Bukola Joseph. Thank you for watching.